Hello and welcome to Michael's Minty Music for today. Today we review Sting's 1991 album, The Soul Cages. It's pretty good overall. It's one of his better albums, but I wouldn't call it really anything outstanding. But it's definitely pretty good. This is the track listing, and these are the tracks I added to my playlist. 6 out of 9, 2/3. Every song on the front side of the album, the first 5, are all pretty good. And the album keeps a good variety of the speed overall, although it generally remains relatively slow and emotional, as is Sting's style. All This Time and Jeremiah Blues Part 1 are medium speed, and the other 3 on the front side are sort of slower, so it's kind of a middle slow side speed. The back side is pretty much just worse. It generally feels pretty slow. Only that third track, The Soul Cages, is a bit of a standout. The last song, When the Angels Fall, isn't a great song on its own, but it does end the album quite well, so the album comes together a lot better than some of the individual songs. The only single released before the album was All This Time, which was on the radio along with Mad About You, Why Should I Cry About You, and The Soul Cages, which is definitely my favorite song on the album. It's the probably most upbeat rock, except for maybe Jeremiah Blues. But for the Soul Cages, the placement on the back side of the album makes it stand out a lot more than anything on the front side. So, now, I rank this album 4th out of all of Sting's albums. It's definitely better than most of his work, especially with the front side flowing really well and basically having no bad songs. It loses out only to albums which have more good songs on them that flow just as well. So the 57th and 9th, Mercury Falling, just have more good songs in my opinion. However, this is my favorite from 1991. It beats out only Queen's 1991 album, Innuendo, which I don't really like. The Soul Cages comes together a lot better than Innuendo does. Innuendo has some good songs on it, but it doesn't come together as an album, I feel, very well. It's very disparate and it doesn't mesh very well. So I feel that Sting really does the slow early 90s rock thing much better than Queen does. So I do like the Soul Cages better as an album. Next up is Guns N' Roses' first 1991 album, Use Your Illusion 1. This is the first of 2 albums that they released simultaneously, both called Use Your Illusion, so it's Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2. This is their main, these 2 albums are really their main ones, their big sort of, aside from their first album, this is the one with the big songs on it. So I'm pretty excited to review both of these, which I'll get through the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that, and as always, stay minty.